So as you know, HydraFacial is a very sterile treatment anyway for our clients. However, I want to talk you through some additional steps that you may be able to do to really ensure cleanliness and reduce any risk of any cross-contamination. We use single-use tips. These are disposable tips, and we only use a set of tips per client, and so they're thrown away immediately after treatment. We also have dual tubing, which means that the vacuum only goes one way, so there's no risk at all of anything from a previous client ending up on the face of the following client at all. So the direction is all one directional and everything ends up in the canister at the back of the device, as you well know. So when we get to the end of the treatment, as normal, you're going to run a system rinse as you normally would. So we're going to be using the rinse away, which will flush out all of the internal parts of the tubing and remove any debris that's been built up in the tubing. It takes about 20 seconds and everything collects in the back of the canister. Then you should use a new pair of gloves, not the ones that you just did the treatment in. And this is some additional steps that I'm going to show you now. So using an antibacterial cleanser, this one is Clinisept, which actually kills coronavirus in 15 seconds. We're going to wipe down the tubing, the outside of the tubing, and this is because sometimes during treatment it can come into contact with a client's face or different parts of the client. So by keeping it clean, you're reducing any risk there. If you have done the lymphatic drainage in the previous treatment, again, clean the tubing, and obviously you would have cleaned the applicator following the treatment, but also give that a wipe around with the antibacterial as well, just to be doubly sure of reducing any risk. Finally, the LEDs. Some people do touch these onto the skin. If that is the case, you should definitely wipe these with an antibacterial product as well to ensure there's no risk of cross-contamination between clients. Once the system has finished the flush through, wipe down the actual applicator itself, the handpiece, and then get yourself out a new set of tips and you're good to go on the next client.